Hey everybody, as you can see, I'm still alive. Thank you so much for all your inquiries and your well wishes. I just wanted to let you know though, I'm like fully vaccinated with a booster, and I've had a flu vaccine too, the flu vaccine, right? And I wear a mask when I enter a building. Okay, so I'm very careful and everything, and I still came down with whatever. They don't know what to call this, but they're calling it a flu. It's I didn't get it as severe as I would have if I didn't have a vaccine, but it lingers, excuse me, for a very long time. Okay, and it feels different than a flu, but I just thought I'd let you know to take this very seriously if you come down with something like this and you've never felt like this before. It's something a little different. Lucky me, huh? Well, anyways, welcome to your weekly forecast for the week of December 19th, Monday through Sunday, December 25th, Christmas. Okay, there's only a few major aspects this week, and on Tuesday, Jupiter did move back into Aries, okay? So all the aspects are actually from the planets, the inner planets that are in Capricorn right now, the Sun, Venus, and Mercury. So on Thursday, December 22nd, the Sun in Capricorn squares Jupiter in Aries, and on the same day, Venus in Capricorn trines Uranus in Taurus. On Sunday, December 25th, Mercury in Capricorn sextiles Neptune in Pisces. So everyone, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to you, and now for your forecast. Hi Sagittarius, and happy birthday to those of you born at the last few days of Sagittarius, and you're kind of like on a cusp of Sagittarius and Capricorn, right? So anyways, okay, so Jupiter's back in your fifth house of Aries, which is wonderful, the house of fun, okay. Anyways, listen to your December monthly forecast and you'll see what I mean. And okay, so anyways, on Thursday, December 22nd, the Sun in Capricorn in your second house squares that Jupiter in your fifth house of Aries, okay. And also on that same day, Venus in Capricorn in your second house trines Uranus in your sixth house of Taurus, okay? So I would have to say, now you've got the Sun, Venus, and Mercury all in your second house of earned income, how you earn your money, anything that you own that's valuable. It's also your investments. It's your personal values though too also, but it's a money house, okay? This is the big money house, right? And there's a new moon here on the 23rd, okay, so which brings a new beginning to this area. Now, I've mentioned many times, having Uranus in your sixth house of work, okay? That's the kind of work you do, the workplace, your co-workers, all kinds of stuff, your work schedule. And Uranus is actually retrograde right now, meaning that, possibly somebody that you used to work with or even a former employer may contact you to do work again, do something for them. If you do anything creative, if you perform some kind of service, I've mentioned many times by now that you should have branched out on your own, at least as some kind of side thing, while you're like just doing your everyday normal, job for money. But you should have tried your hand at something or other creative, and with hopes of this one day becoming your main source of income, and you can give up the 9 to 5 or whatever, right? So this happens, the sixth house, because you have Taurus on the cusp here of this house, and Taurus rules the throat. I've mentioned many times that your voice may be how you earn money. You either sing or you speak or, whatever. You may even simply just write, and you are the voice for someone else or other people or whatever, okay? But on the same day with this, the sun in your second house in Capricorn squaring Jupiter, which is no big deal at all. Any kind of aspect to and from Jupiter is always good. You know, just Jupiter's a big planet. It thinks big, big, big. You know, it's your ruling planet, so it makes you think even bigger than everybody else, right? But it's in your house of creativity. The fifth house is the house of fun and romance and creativity. So I would have to say, on this day, you are going to get orders for something or other that you do, some kind of service that you perform, or something that you've created with your own two little hands. Or if you are an actor or a singer, if you're in a band, or if you're a solo artist, whatever. Okay, now on Sunday, December 25th, Mercury in Capricorn in your second house. Okay, sextiles Neptune in your fourth house of Pisces. And I would have to say that, you know, you've probably had your eye on something that you would like to purchase for your home. Okay, your fourth house is your home. Neptune's been here for a while. You know, Jupiter has just left here, though. It was just briefly in Pisces, and now that it's in Jupiter, it's still, you know, there's still that lingering effect there, where I believe that there is something that you have wanted to buy for your home, okay? And I think you're going to actually either get it for Christmas, or you could get some kind of, you know, just like an unexpected gift. You could also get an unexpected kind of phone call, and this would be someone from your past. Your fourth house is also your past, okay? So it could even be just like someone calling you to say, you know, Merry Christmas or something or other. Or you could get a gift from someone, a surprise gift from someone from your past, okay? So for Libra, on Thursday, December 22nd, the sun in Capricorn in your fourth house squares Jupiter in your seventh house of Aries. And on the same day, Venus in Capricorn in your fourth house trines Uranus transiting in Taurus in your eighth house. So we've got your fourth house, your seventh, and your eighth, okay? Now your fourth house is your home life, where you actually live and the people you live with. It's your past, it's your very foundation, your childhood, your family, your personal life. With a square to Jupiter in your seventh house of close relationships and partnerships is not a big deal at all. The fact that it's occurring on the same day as you have Venus in your fourth house trining Uranus in your eighth house, okay, in Taurus. Eighth house is other people's money and resources. Fourth house, like I said, is your past and your childhood. You could be receiving some kind of gift or an inheritance, inheriting something that was in your family. It could be for your home. It could be for personal use, but it could also be some kind of holiday thing. You know, maybe if you celebrate Christmas, it could be an ornament even that you put on a tree. The square to Jupiter in your seventh house of, again, close relationships, you know, means that maybe this could even be like a new person that has entered your life. Jupiter was here for a long time, then it briefly moved into Pisces for a little while, but now it's back in your opposite sign of Aries, okay? So, this is opening up all kinds of possibilities to bring new partners, new friends, new possibilities for, you know, business relations or romantic relations, or just, you know, all around good, you know, things happening to you in close relationships. So it could even be one of these people that maybe you've only just met, you know, like this year or something, that is giving you something like pretty nice, or doing something with you in a home setting, either your place or their place, okay? On Sunday, December 25th, Mercury in Capricorn in your fourth house sextiles Neptune in your sixth house of Pisces. So your sixth house is, you know, the workplace, the kind of work that you do, but it's also your house of health and service. you could be doing something like, I don't know, maybe you're hosting the holidays at your place, maybe whether you want to or not. You know, maybe you were just selected by your relatives to just, I don't know, dump the holidays on you and let you take care of them, okay? Could be something like that, or it could be that you're just helping someone else out. Doesn't always have to be a relative. It could be anyone. It could also be like a coworker, though, too. You could even be doing something with them. Maybe you're both going in on something, but you could just, even if you're just preparing a dish of, you know, something to eat for, like I said, it could be for the holidays, it could be for anything. But right now, you're having pretty nice, like relations with the people that you work with, if you still work. And if not, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if you've recently gotten like a new pet, okay, a dog, cat, something like that, while Jupiter was here, back here in Pisces for a little while. You probably wanted one anyways, but now you have one again. So it could be even something like that. Having your eye on getting a pet and finally doing it. Okay, so for Taurus, on, let's see here, Thursday, December 22nd, the Sun in Capricorn in your 9th house squares Jupiter in Aries. Where are we? Over here in your 12th house, okay? And on the same day, Venus in Capricorn in your 9th house trines Uranus in your 1st house, okay, of Taurus. So you have these planets in your 9th house of long-distance communications and travel. And I would have to say that's probably what's going on here right now. You know, this is the house of higher learning and education. If you are in school, you know, you're more than likely on a school break. Maybe you are traveling for that. You could be traveling home or just doing something other than that. But like visiting someplace fun. You know, this isn't like spring break, but for some people, when they're in school and they're not going home, they are going somewhere else. That would be fun. So that could be something like that you're doing. You could just be like, though, in touch with, you know, someone that you haven't heard from or seen in a very long time. You have Jupiter's back in your 12th house of secrets and confidences. So you could either, you know, hear from someone or be making plans to get together. Maybe they are like an old friend. Maybe they're coming back into town for the holidays, something like that. Or somebody could actually, you know, when you have Jupiter in your 12th house, you have help behind the scenes, okay? Whether you know it or not, or you do. You may have someone helping you and you're not really letting other people know about it. Mainly because they might be jealous. If it's a family member especially, you could have other relatives that could be upset about something like that. So that's like still happening here, only it's you're benefiting even more than probably you previously were, okay? Especially on this day with Venus in your 9th house trining Uranus in your 1st house, okay? You have some kind of rapport with somebody. 9th house is also foreign anything. People who live at a distance, live in another country, speak another language, have a different background or culture than yours, okay? So could be something like that going on, you know, where you know, you just are in touch with someone possibly that you've met, you know, online in some kind of social media group or something like that, that you're benefiting from them in some way, okay? On Sunday, December 25th, Mercury in Capricorn in your 9th house sextiles Neptune in your 11th house of Pisces. So your 11th house is your friends and acquaintances, your most sociable house. It is also socializing online, but this is more so like in person, you know, wanting to do things in person, like seeing your friends. You know, you could be getting together with some kind of, even like a class reunion, or people that you went to school with, like college, university, something like that. You know, maybe this is that one time of year that you all get together. If you belong to some kind of, you know, fraternity, sorority, something like that. Could be a little bit of a get-together there. Or you're just attending like one possible like event that has, again, it just looks like there's a lot of people that you're in touch with who are in from out of town. Okay. Oops, where are we here? Okay, so for Cancer, on Thursday, December 22nd, the Sun in your 7th house in Capricorn squares Jupiter in Aries in your 10th house. And on the same day, Venus in Capricorn in your 7th house trines Uranus transiting in your 11th house of Taurus. So the square from your 7th house to your 10th house of your career, your public persona. It's your most public house. It's how people speak about you and write about you publicly. This could be like even on social media, unless you're some kind of celebrity, you know, but having Jupiter here usually brings about some kind of elevated position, whether it's in your career or even just social status. Okay, so having the Sun in your 7th house of close relationships and partnerships, and it is your opposite sign. Okay, Capricorn is your opposite sign, means that, you know, you may be, you either have a friend or a business partner or a romantic partner that is upping your reputation in some way or other. You know, they're seen as a real catch. Or if it's just a friend, they're like a good person to know or to have in your corner, you know. And as for business, they're a good person to do business with. Okay, on the same day with Venus in your 7th house, meaning all your relationships are running a little bit more smoothly right now. Close relationships, having Venus there in your 7th house with the trine to Uranus in your 11th house of like sociability and everything, just means that if you are out, you know, among your friends, or just, again, at a social event, a public event of some kind, and you're with your friend, your romantic partner, or business partner, they're really enhancing you in some way. They're bringing out the best of your personality. They hold their own in a crowd, you know, or even in a conversation. Okay. On Sunday, December 25th, Mercury in Capricorn in your 7th house sextiles Neptune in your 9th house of Pisces. So this isn't like, not a very big deal, you know. Jupiter was just here briefly in Pisces. This is the natural ruler of the 9th house. So, you know, travel could have been in the picture there. If not, it's also the house of higher knowledge and school, you know, learning something or other. So you could have, you know, just even learned something on your own for your own interest, but you could have also been brushing up on something or other in order to further your career or your social status in some way or other. And that's kind of like what maybe this is doing with this Mercury here. You are holding your own more or less when it comes to conversation or knowledge or know-how when it comes to, let's say, like business or even in romance or a close friend. Okay, for the 7th house being close relationships, there could be something that you've recently learned or whatever that makes you even more interesting than these people already find you. Okay.